Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are candy fruit cookies. So let's get started. You can use your hand mixer if you prefer. I'm going to use my stand-up for this recipe. Let's put 1/3 cup of butter in the bowl, mixing bowl, and then I'm going to start to cream that and break it up. You're also going to be putting in 1/3 cup of granulated sugar and beat that in about medium speed. You're now going to put brown sugar, and you're going to need 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And we'll start to beat that in and cream that all together. We're also going to put 1 egg in and beat that in. We're going to be putting in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. The next thing that you're going to do is, you'll have a choice here, but you're going to need a 1/2 cup of either chopped candied pineapple. In this particular case, it's colored pineapple. Or if you don't like the candied pineapple, go ahead and use the red or even the green candy cherries if you want. So it's really up to you. And that's a 1/2 cup. And then we're going to beat that in. And now we're going to start putting our dry ingredients in. So we're going to put 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. And I'll start it off kind of slow so the flour doesn't go over the kitchen here. We're also going to be putting in a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. And we're just going to beat that on medium-high so it's all combined. And I'm going to clean the bottom of my bowl here a little bit and the sides to make sure everything got blended well. Okay. And I'm going to take my paddle out. And set that aside. And I'll show you what the cookie dough will look like. Now what you're going to do is, this particular dough is going to be very soft and very sticky. So you're going to need a piece of foil, and I'm going to just put the cookie dough onto the foil. I'm going to get everything out of the bowl here. There we go, and we'll set that aside. And just with a little bit of flour on my hands, try to make a log out of it about, well, 8 inches by 4 inches. And again, it's going to be a little sticky. I'm going to throw a little flour on there so I can do it. Now it really depends how thick or how big you want to make these cookies, but just flatten it out. As I said, make a log out of it, like that. See if that you can see it. Now once you make the log, then just wrap it in the foil and then put it in your refrigerator, and it's probably going to take you anywhere from maybe an hour to even 2 hours for it to chill enough so that you can cut it. So I'm going to pop that in my freezer and take out some that I made ahead of time and put in the freezer. So then just unwrap it. You're out of the foil. Peel off all your foil off the cookie dough. I'll put that out of the way. And then on a lightly floured board, put your cookie log on it, and you can cut anywhere from a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of cookie, and then lay it down on a greased cookie sheet or pan. Now again, it's up to you how thick you want to make them. If you want to do like a 1/4 of an inch or a 1/2 an inch, that type of thing. Now they're not going to really spread out too much, but they are going to puff up when they bake. I'm going to show you the cut ones on the cookie tray so you can see the candied pineapple. Now again, if you don't like candied pineapple, go ahead and use candied cherries. But you can see the ones that I've sliced, you start to see the pretty coloring of all the fruit candy there. Now I have some to show you. I want to just rinse my hands quickly. And I want to show you what they look like when they bake up. And here they are. They're going to come out a nice brown, golden brown cookie. And then you can see the candied fruit on the outside. And then when you break into it, you will see that pineapple that we put in there. So it produces a nice crispy cookie on the outside, but still very delicate and moist on the inside. So there you have it. Well, pretty quick recipe to make and great little tasting cookie. So there you have it, the candied fruit cookies. Give this recipe a try. I hope you like this one, and if you do, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.